Hello. Huskies back again with more Washington Capitals GM mode franchise mode commentary. Last video we kicked off year 2. Made a deal to bring in Brandon Gallagher. Good two-way forward. Not really having the start that I'd hoped for. We traded Niskanen for Gallagher essentially. So I still have Johansson who I can trade. He's got 13 points so far. This line as a whole isn't playing very well. So I think I need to swap out Johansson for a two-way forward, like I did with Gallagher, because this second line is doing considerably better plus-minus wise than the previous seasons. And I think Beagle's only here because somebody's hurt. I have Martin Havlat, but I really don't think I want to put him on that fourth line. Maybe I do. Oh, Beagle's got a lot of points, doesn't he? Beagle's got 16 points. I'm gonna swap out Beagle with Havlat for a bit. Make sure he's not on my penalty kill now. Penalty kill. Yeah, we're good. So if that fourth line scoring and Havlat's out there, he can probably be alright. He's obviously got more offensive categories than J fucking Beagle, so I really am interested to see what Rasmussen and Suzuki turn into. Hopefully they progress quickly. But yeah, Marcus Johansson is something I want to kind of move. Preferably, like I said, for a two-way forward. I wouldn't even know where to look, though. That's the only issue. Minnesota? You have any two-way forwards? Ooh, you don't need a rider. He's not a two-way forward. He's a sniper. Yeah. If I had like depth, I would make the move to bring in like a draft pick for him. Kyle Palmieri is somebody that maybe he makes about the same. He's a two-way forward. What's the trade values end up looking like? They have considerably more. Like if I propose this, it won't go through. No, I'd have to give him something else. Alright, so New Jersey and Palmieri is someone to come back to. Nashville. No, you really don't have any. I mean, Craig Smith's probably a two-way. No, he's a two-way forward. Alright, so Craig Smith might be someone to come back to as well. 28, 86 overall. 4.2. That's a bit much. What does Sidberg make? Still makes 6. He makes 5.7. He's a playmaker though. I really can't afford to make that move. The Islanders, they don't have any two-way forwards that are really interesting. No. I mean, they have Brock Nelson. He's probably a two-way. Oh, he's a power forward. No, I don't need him. Rangers. Yeah, nobody really. Kevin Hayes is probably a two-way forward. Actually, he's probably power forward. Yeah, power forward. Rick Nash is a power forward. JT Miller's a playmaker. Oh, he's a two-way forward. He'd have good face-offs. Granted, I'm kind of looking for a third liner. Mark Stone always comes up, man. Yakov's an 82. He's got 11 points. Is he playing the NHL last season? No, so this is his first time in the NHL. Him and Barber? Yeah. Well, they're both on the NHL team. Barber's up to an 83. He's got 17 points. Maybe Barber was the one I should have held on to. Either way, it's done and over. I moved him already. San Jose. Who's that Godolbin kid? Is he actually a pick from them, or was he? Oh, yeah, I think he's down here. I don't think he's gonna hit the 90 overall status that he was in my other one. It's kind of cool to see how some of these guys progress and some of them don't. Mikhail Bodker? No, he's a sniper. Never mind. He's a sniper and he makes like $6 million. St. Louis. Jaden Schwartz is a two-way forward, isn't he? Oh, he's a sniper? Augustine, he's a two-way forward. He makes too much though. He makes 5.7. For how long? 4 more years? Goddamn. He's 33. Yeah, no. That Palmieri deal is really, I think, the best thing I can go for. They have Zibanejad. Man, they're trying to win now. Rantanen, he's a power forward. Winnipeg, you got anybody worth anything? Ehlers is a sniper, right? He's a playmaker. What down here? Anybody decent overall? Nicholas Patan, you're a playmaker. Matthew Perreault, you're a playmaker, but you were a good third or fourth line guy. Adam Lowry, two-way forward. That's really a... I don't want to make that move. I mean, he's cheap, but... No, I think I'm going to go try to see if I can get Palmieri from the Devils. Because I would bring Palmieri in. I can move Gallagher down to the second line, or the third line. So what do they want? No, not goalies, skaters. They want everyone that's on my NHL roster. Well, do you want Martin Havlat? Oh, I would need to withhold or bring Cap back. I wouldn't have an issue moving. These won't hurt. Oh no, it does. Let's try this. Havlat, just not enough. I don't think I have any draft picks to really trade them. Yeah, I'm running out of picks here. Let's try a third, maybe. I doubt this will be enough. Yeah. I would have to really, I mean, if I give him a first, that's probably enough to go through, but I would need to get something back in return. Can I get a second this year? Alright, maybe not there. Maybe not Florida's second. Can I get... How about a third? Man, still nothing, huh? I really don't just want to offer this straight up because I feel like that's not worth. Skaters matching block. And I see none of these guys are real worth anything. I mean, this guy might be, but then they'd have too many players because I'm not bringing an AHL guy back. Ugh. This is tough. Maybe this was not the guy to go after. I'm surprised that first round pick isn't enough. Is there anybody else you want? You want Zach Sill? They have more than 50 players in the organization, that's fine. Do it up. Come on. Jay McClement, no, you play on the team. Well, let's try the third pick as well. I can't. I have to fix the trade screen. Go back. Not sufficient at all. All right, so let's start this over. You know what? I think I'm gonna put him on the block. I already traded for Huberdeau. Riley Smith, maybe? A two-way forward. 23 points. Let's see if we got Riley Smith. Oh, I didn't look at his contract. $5 million for an 85 overall? Yeah, never mind. That's no. If I'm gonna make this deal, I'm trying to save myself money. Yeah. Maybe I'll just throw him on the trade block and see if the computer offers me anything. Because I don't think it's real, you know, absolutely necessary to move him right away. But I have some options if I want to go back to it. But we'll, excuse me. We'll take these guys off the block. Then we'll put Johansson on there. I wish this didn't hurt their morale. Like, how would the players know that I'm actively shopping them? And let's throw my first round pick up there for next year. Hope that's not next year. Damn it. Come on. There we go. So next year's first round pick. Surplus. I don't know how old Johansson is, so we'll just do that. Sorry, Johansson. Current picks, future picks, that's fine. And wants. We'll remove all of these. Add item. Forward. I want a second line for. We'll do any. I wish I could set it. I wish I could do, like, set it to say that I want a two-way forward, but I guess that's a little too, that's asking too much of this game. Alright, we're gonna get back to simming. I'll sim to the trade deadline and then relook at the team. I said we're 20-14-1. We have a 4-point lead on the teams that are outside the wildcard spot, and we're considerably far behind, who's in front of me? Pittsburgh. But Pittsburgh just fucking took off. And I really think that this team is... We've got more than enough offense to get something going here. Right, that's what I was going to change. Oh, I was going to scout too. I was going to swap my second and third line. I was going to put Gallagher on the third line and Johansson back on the second line. Just try to mix something up. Actually, I'm just going to do this. I'm just going to put Duran up there and see if that changes anything. Moyers is scouting. Where's scouting? I'm assuming it's under trade and improve. Yeah, scouting. Edit scouting assignment. Do these guys 6 weeks. There we go. Really need to be more diligent about my scouting, not just mashing a button. Alright. We need to string together a good month, good 2 months here to kind of take this week off of games for some reason, and figure something out. Oh, please excuse the keyboard you're about to hear. No, I'm fine with my trade. I just changed my trade block. Carlson's hurt, great. February 10th. Fuck. Is he on the first pair? He's on the first pair, so I can't just up and put dude on the first pair. Alright. Hopefully that Carlson injury doesn't hurt us too much, but I feel like it's going to. Nice, just 4 in a row. Offense is clicking now, and we lose. I just should keep my mouth shut. Always keep my mouth shut when we're doing good. Alright, but I mean... Alright, here we go. This is what I like to see. Not that, but overall we're what, 3, 4, 7 and 3 on the month? We still only have 1 overtime loss on this season. I'm surprised by that. 6-0 loss. Eesh. Ouch. Jonathan Duran been hurt from February 21st. We'll replace him. Probably shouldn't have done that because now I think that means that Chris Thorburn. View player info. 4th line forward. What's your morale? I don't know what your morale is. 78 overall. Nah, I don't need him. If he was an 80, I might have taken him because he would have been a good 4th liner. Alright, we're starting to kind of separate our wins from losses here. John Carlson's available. Good. Let me cancel that so that he can... Come on, show me he's healthy. Alright, he's not healthy just yet. One more game. Should be good. 3-2 loss. Show me John Carlson. Nice. Alright, we'll get Carlson in there. Why is Martin Havlat upset about ice time? He's playing. He should be happy. That's because he's on the 4th line, probably. Oh boy, Beagle. Alright, we're gonna... That's what I should have done in the first place, but oh well. John Carlson, welcome back, sir. You were missed. Alright, so we're 32, 21, and 1. Man, New Jersey took off. Holy shit, they're ahead of Pittsburgh. We're 2 points behind the Hurricanes for playoff spot. Let's keep simming. Sim to the deadline. And see if we make a move for Marcus Johansson. 6 weeks. Yep. Alright, cool. Man, I thought we were doing fucking good. Now look at New Jersey, and they're tearing it up. Jonathan Duran's available, good. Let me sim day by day then to make sure I don't accidentally scratch him. Locker room chemistry, come on. Alright, he's not back yet. But look at that, we beat the Devils. We beat the Devils twice this month, and they're amazing. Alright, Jonathan Drouin's back. Go put him in. Alright, so now we're 3rd. That 3 through 5 spot in the Metro is really competitive. Alright, how about you're back on the 3rd line, but 4th line, sorry. Let me get Drouin in there. Is he set as a 3rd line player? He is. Okay. What are these guys? Minor depth. 3rd line, 2nd line, 2nd line, 2nd line, 2nd line, 1st line, 2nd line, 2nd line, 1st. Yeah, so I've got... Wait, who's the 2nd line up here? Oh, she's the 2nd line forward? Interesting. If I had a... I need to really improve my centers, face-offs. Ovechkin's at 96. Backstrom's at 92. Oh, she's at 89. That 1st line is sick. Alright. 9 days to the trade deadline. Let's see where we lost 3 in a row there, which is rough, but we've come back with 3 in a row, wins wise. Big game against a good Pittsburgh team. We take them in a shootout, and they still get a point, but we're starting to click here. 5-0 loss to Minnesota. All right, let's look at his stats. See if Johansson's made his claim to stay. So we're 4th. Three points ahead of the Islanders for playoff spot. 5 points behind Philadelphia for 3rd in the Metro. Ovechkin has 61 points. We have what, played like 60 games? He's got 40 goals already. Good lord. It's kind of tough to qualify the rest of my team in terms of goal scoring when he's got fucking 40. And the next closest has 14, which is Brandon Gallagher. Burakovsky has 12, Drouin has 14. So, I mean, it's just, these are all assist numbers that are putting these guys up here. Burakovsky's a -6, Gallagher's a Johansson's a -8, Winberg's a -4. That 4th line's struggling since I brought Havlat in. Alright, so Havlat's getting benched again. We're bringing Beagle back. I had a feeling that's what would happen. Man, -4, -8, and I mean, Drouin's a +3 because probably on his own. I really need to get a two-way forward for that 3rd line. Yeah, Johansson's not cutting it. I need to make a Drouin. I need to get him off of there. Gallagher kind of fixed that defensive problem for the 2nd line, but I need a two-way guy for the 3rd line. See if I can make a move here for a good one. Trade value is still pretty decent. It's just a matter of finding the right guy to pick as a playmaker. Talk down as a two-way forward. If I'm gonna make this deal, I want to make it. Lee Stepniak, is he a two-way forward? Oh, he's only 82 overall. Damn. Yes, he is a two-way forward. He's not worth it. I would really have to get something back in return for him. Steo, he's a playmaker. What's Lindholm? He's a playmaker. They all only have playmakers? Sebastian Aho, no, thank you. Mike Fisher, Lee Stepniak. I mean, Stepniak might not be the worst guy to look at, because I can probably get something good with him. Colorado two-way forwards, anybody? Anybody? Cam Atkinson, really? He's a two-way forward, isn't he? Oh, he's a sniper. Damn it. Grigorenko, you a two-way? No, you're a sniper. Damn it! Rantanen, sniper. Afinasenko, you're a defenseman. I knew that. Blake Como, you're a two-way forward. Again, these guys are all just, they don't fit the team. But at the same time, they really don't need to fit the team because I need cap space. Draisaitl playmaker. Well, he's a two-way forward. Who do I have in that third line? He makes 4.1. That's not bad for an 85 with medium elite potential. I wonder if I can get Draisaitl from them. 1-for-1 Johansson for Draisaitl? Damn. That was probably a little overzealous there. Alright, there we go. I brought in Leon Draisaitl. Edit lines. Trade away Marcus Johansson. That saves me 700k in cap space. It also gets Winberg. I can probably put him on the wing, and it allows me to put Draisaitl at center. Draisaitl is a much better two-way forward than Winberg is. His face-offs are pretty much the same, yeah. But I'd rather have the two-way forward playing center. Now, his defensive stats aren't the greatest just yet. Like, his shot blocking is not good, but his defensive awareness and his stick checking is good. And the fact that he plays the defensive game should be okay. They've all got good offensive awareness, so that line should still be able to score. I don't think I'm going to put him in any of the penalty kills. Why is he on the power play? This should be Drouin. What's his shooting? Oh, that's not bad. This should be Drouin. Drouin's the one with the better shot. Changing current line. Go back to my starting lineups and take Havlat out because he's not cutting it. Put Beagle back in. I'm at 23 minutes, so I'm going to go ahead and sim the rest of the season. I like that Draisaitl trade. He's signed at a good salary. He's got decent point production. And this line needs a two-way forward. And I think I'm just interested to see if he grows. I think he should. I think he'll be okay. But yeah, that again, it frees up cap space. And all I had to give was Johansson and a Finnish prospect who probably wasn't going to turn into anything. So let's go ahead and finish the season, see if we get to the playoffs. I'm assuming we make the playoffs. It's going to be close, though. Everybody's kind of right there with us. Oh, we have to build up locker chemistry from Draisaitl coming in. Looks like it. Alright, there's a win. Again, I didn't think to take into account what their plus-minus was before making that trade. Alright, so we're having a tough time here. We're having a real tough time here. Maybe that Johansson trade wasn't the right one to make. Alright, we're struggling here. Something not working. I mean, we're losing 1-goal game. Like, we're not getting blown out by any means, but we're losing 1-goal games, and we can't be losing 1-goal games. Big game against Pittsburgh. Big W against Pittsburgh. Somebody got hurt. That's what the long simulation usually means. Or maybe it's just a scouting assignment. We'll do the WHL. We'll do defenseman. Oh no, nobody got hurt when we won the game. Alright, so we have 7 games left. Let's see where we're at playoff wise. We really struggled there, so I'm assuming we're fighting for a spot. Yeah, we're 1 point out of the playoffs right now. 1 point behind the Islanders. One point behind the Islanders. 2 points behind the Maple Leafs. So we need to... We're scoring a decent amount of goals. We're just giving up quite a few as well. Power plays kind of cooled off. Penalty kills gotten better, which is good. Penalty kills just across the board are bad. Yeah, we need a good finish here. We need a nice run. The fucking Devils have 100 points here too. Fucking Kyle Palmieri, man. He's been money. Alright, come on. Big game against Colorado. That should be an easy W. Yeah, there we go. Alright, Philadelphia's going to be a tough game. We need to take at least a point from Philly. Take at least a point. We lost in the regulation. That's alright. Columbus is on up next. Alright, this should be a win as well. They're a 500 team. As long as Bobrovsky, nice. Alright, big game against the Devils. The division leading Devils. Let's see what we got points wise. Where are we at? We're still a point behind the Islanders. God damn. Alright. We have 4 games left where we'll point back at the playoffs. We should not be struggling to get in the playoffs. This is... Need to get at least a point. Oh, we can't lose in regulation. Alright, we have to beat the Islanders. Alright, so we have, what's 43 plus 43? That's 86. We have 89 points. They have 90 points, don't they? 80. No, I think they have 92 now. I don't know why I'm trying to do math. Yeah, they have 92, so we have to win this game. So we're going to go full sim. This has to be a W. Good start, Kuznetsov gets one on Halak. Alright, they get one back, but Juven gets on the board. Again, we need this game. They've only got 10 shots for 2 periods. Brock Nelson gets one, though. We cannot... They have 2 goals on 12 shots. Come on, power play. Power play, long power play. Lots of shots. There it is. Nesterov gets one. We're still on the power play. Oshie gets another one. Nice. That was big. That was big. That was a 5-minute power... That was a major penalty. We got 2 power play goals on it. And Jay McClement gets the dagger. Nice. Oh, Ryan Strome, they're not dead yet. There we go. We only give up 17 shots, but we give up 3 goals. That's good. That's good. That's what we needed. So now we're a point behind them. That was big. That was big. We're a point behind them. Where are we at behind Toronto? Toronto is 92, so we're a point behind them both. Toronto only has 1 game left, though. We have 2 games left, so do the Islanders. Go ahead and we'll sim the Bruins game. This will be a tough game because I'm sure they're probably fighting for a playoff spot too. But we should be able to beat them. There we go. Kuznetsov gets on the board again. All right, Duran following the same trend. We need to get the insurance marker here. Oh, power play. Our penalty kills. Nice. Penalty kills been better. Oh, power play. That's where we should shine. Oh, we didn't, though. Nice. Leon Draisaitl gets it. 3-1 late. 4 minutes? 3 minutes? 2 minute power play? Ooh, good kill. Nice. Big win. Big win. Big win. Big win. Big win. When we end the season with Philadelphia, the number 2 in the Metro Philadelphia. Oh, we passed the Islanders. We're still ahead of them. Looks like they lost. Did they lose? Yeah, they lost to the Rangers 5-4. What about Toronto? Toronto did not play yet. And if you don't know what I'm looking at the scores on the right side of the screen. Alright, so just win this game. It's going to be hard. And I think we're going with our backup, too. We're going with Calvin Pickard for the last game of the season. Probably shouldn't have done that. He was stellar through 1. Alright, 1-1. Ovechkin gets on the board. Konecny. Power play. Good kill. We should not be giving up these many shots when we have our backup goalie in. There we go. There's a nice little spray of shots we had. Claude Giroux gets one. No. Tie it late. Tie it late. Tie it late. We need a point. We can't even get shots on net. And Matt Reed gets it. Game over. Is that going to be the end of the season for the Washington Capitals? I feel like it might be. We have a point advantage on the Islanders. We need the Islanders to lose. Oh, the Islanders lost? Did they? Toronto beat Detroit. The Islanders lost to the Florida Panthers 7-4. So in true Islander fashion, they falter at the end of the year and give us the playoff spot. We get the New Jersey Devils in round 1. Just going to do a quick overview of my team's stats. Ovechkin had 83 points. He was a point per game. He had 53 goals. Jonathan Drouin had 25. Nice. I'm liking that. I'm liking that a lot. Burkowski had 14. Meh. Gallagher had 19. Draisaitl had 15. That third line so struggled plus-minus wise, though. Maybe I put Draisaitl on the second line and move Gallagher down. I think I might do that. I think that second line can get away with Draisaitl up there with his. All right, so that was a good season. Well, not a good season, but stat-wise, I think we're all right. Disappointed we lost that last game, but I'm gonna call it there. Come back next video for the for our playoff run number 2. As always, comment if you thought the trades were good. If you think we can take the Devils out, and what your predictions are for the series. If you enjoyed the video, leave a like. The end screen that pops up at the end of the videos will take you to all of my latest uploads. There's a CSGO one. I've been playing a little bit more of that, so there'll probably be more videos of that here and there. Be a Pro's real hit and miss. I'll probably get another one of those recorded this weekend. But yeah, as always, thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Let's get past the first round this year.